Hey guys, 66 here, and welcome back to another episode of Plants vs. Zombies. And today we're going to be starting in level 1-8 of the adventure. Played a lot more than I thought I'd have, but now we have 5 rows still, and bucket heads. So this is going to be the introduction to those. And we have chompers. So these chompers are really powerful. What they do is they just bite and then they eat a zombie and the zombie dies. So we definitely want those. These are nice, these are nice, these are nice. And I guess we'll take pea shooters. I like cherry bombs, but there's not really that many zombies that are going to be coming out, so they're not going to be that useful. Start off with a sunflower. Again, we need to start building up our economy. And I'm a little bit sick today. Human disease is kind of annoying, but, I can live with it. So, yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. So, we're going to be able to build up tons of sun as quickly as possible. And, potato mine. So, if you guys are wondering why I'm playing the first game instead of Plants vs. Zombies 2, it's because, Plants vs. Zombies 2 didn't really go as planned. At least I don't think it did for PopCap. And the main reason for that, at the beginning when Plants vs. Zombies 2 first came out, I loved it. It was really hype with ancient Egypt and the Wild West and stuff like that. Everyone was talking about Plants vs. Zombies 2. But it wasn't as popular later on. And I have an explanation for that. It really started when Plants vs. Zombies 2 changed the layout. The great thing about Plants vs. Zombies 1 is that there's so many modes after you complete the adventure. There's many side quests. And if you guys are OG, you remember that back in the day in Plants vs. Zombies 2, they used to have the puzzles, I guess. And the mini games were like mini games in this game, where you could choose when you want to play them. And look at this. This thing is really pretty good. I guess the snow pea just slows everything down. And I'll show you guys a chomper as well. So I'll just build a chomper up here. Okay, so see this cone head? Chomper just goes like that. And boom, it's dead. And now it's going to start chewing. And when it's chewing, it's completely vulnerable to anything. But you can put a walnut in front of it. And it'll actually bite through the walnut. Watch. It'll bite through the walnut and hit what's ever on the other side, which is really good. And see that bucket head? See that bucket? We could use a potato mine, but that's temporary, though it's really cheap. Or we could use this chomper right here and just eat it. And once it finishes chewing, it can eat any other plant. It's really good. And yeah, it's a really nice way to take out tons and tons of zombies. Look at that. It's just a little chomp. And this one should finish chewing pretty soon. You see, it swallows. And now when the next zombie comes out, it's going to be able to eat that zombie. As you can see right about now. And you can also put a chomper in front of another chomper. So I'm just going to dig this up. And it's going to eat. And this one can eat as soon as it finishes chewing as well. So that's also a really interesting technique. And this snow pea here is going to slow everything down so the chomper has more time to chew, and it can just kill the zombie before it even gets to it, I think. Yeah, snow peas are pretty good at that. Yeah, so we can use a combination. If we place 2 chompers, then that's going to be able to take out 2 zombies. And these chompers are just so powerful. And see that walnut? Just going to tank for that chomper for literally a year until the chomper swallows, and then as soon as that finishes, bang, it's gonna be eaten. And now we have another chomper up here. And 2 lanes of chompers can stop just about anything, really. And look, my zombie just gets eaten. Eaten, 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 eaten. And then we can get 2 bites off, and eaten, and eaten. And there we go. This is a really interesting plant. This is the repeater. And I finished that level way too fast. So this is Chinese version. I don't know if this is a demo or the actual version. I hope it's the actual version. And this one, basically, it's 2 pea shooters in one, but it takes up less space. Since we only have 9 rows, and the zombies have to walk less to get to our plant, if we build it closer instead of further back. So building 2 versus one of these, this is the same price and it's better. Later on there's an upgrade to it. I won't spoil it, but you can wait and see for that. And there we go. That's a good setup. I don't need to show this. I guess I already have last episode, but yeah, I don't need to do the Snow Pea. I don't really like it. I don't know. It makes the game a lot slower. I like the game to be fast, you know. And yeah, so Plants vs Zombies 2. After that layout change, you were forced to do mini games, which wasn't the most fun. And since the game was free, they made the game really pay to win, which I did not enjoy. I wish they made the game cost money like this game, since you know you can just use a Chinese website. and then that way they can start raking in the money without making the game pay to win. Literally, most of the updates are just like new ways to be pay to win and buy stuff. Whereas this game, the money system, which we will be introduced to later on, it's all like in-game. I think you can pay, but since you don't really need that, since the game's already so fun without any features and it's not that hard, which is actually a good thing. There is a hard mode after you beat the adventure. You can play again in hard mode, which I'll probably do, but it is kind of boring to watch this. So commentary is where it's all about. And oh yeah, I can't find Dratini, okay? I found this deal on the GTS, which took me like 10 minutes to get. I had to just get a shell gun and trade it to get a Dragon Knight, and then I can relearn Dragon Dance, or if I already had Dragon Dance, I can just learn it. Sucky thing is, well, as soon as I got my shell gun, I went on the GTS again, and it wasn't there. Okay, unlucky placement, potato mine right there. Let's see, what do I do here? I can just place a chomper. Yeah, okay, put it further back, I guess. And place a walnut up here, I guess. I don't know. See if any zombie comes out there. So yeah, I mean, this game is pretty fun, I guess. This is a really fun game. This used to be just so much. This used to be the game everyone played, okay? This used to be viral AF, and now it's kind of died down a bit. But it's still one of the funnest games ever, really. I mean, there's not that much that actually can compare to it. Well, there is, like Overwatch and stuff. But this is probably the best tower defense game in history, in my opinion. And probably the most popular, tower defense game ever made. Just because of the sheer fun it provides. And the post game. There is an amazing post game to this game. I can't stress just how good this post game is. After you beat the adventure, how there's a hard mode. I wish there was an even harder mode where the zombies have like triple health or something, because this game is incredibly easy. But you know what? It's fun enough. And a lot of the later levels are actually pretty difficult. And I respect that, you know? The later levels are actually kind of hard. And the mini games too, and the puzzle, and survival endless. I'll show you guys that later. And now you lost your stick. Sorry, mate. You're gonna get shot down by my repeater. Wrecked. And this is actually a pretty decent setup with just a bunch of chompers. Chompers can take care of so much. It's just easy. Maybe each someone gives 10 instead of 25. That's like, this game needs a major difficulty boost. But then again, it sometimes luck, it catches you off guard. You have no defense, and they swarm you, and you just die. It's as easy as that to lose, which is why the game is as easy as it is for the most part, because those hard parts are really complicated. And I've played the game before, so I know everything. If I didn't know everything, I'd have to, you know, work my way around that, and it'd be much more difficult to actually play the game like I am now, with just trashing all of these zombies. Actually, I should have tried not using peas. Maybe that's an achievement. I'll do achievements later on, since I can do them on the hard mode. Since after the hard mode, like, there's an easier part of the hard mode and the harder part. Also, you know, this adventure, everyone just wants to get through it, you know. And zombies are just gonna keep coming out, but these chompers and repeaters, man, they're pretty OP. What's the line of walnuts? But then that'll render this useless, so it'll just be for insurance and stuff. actual value. And look at this. The pole vaulter is just gonna get wrecked, okay? It's gonna be like, sorry, I jump over you. Yeah, boy. Somehow it runs faster with javelin. I still don't get that. Like, how the fuck do you run faster with a weight? That's what a javelin is. Javelin has a weight. It doesn't make you lighter. So how are you running faster with it? Oh, sorry. Nope. Oh, you're gonna jump over us? Okay. Get fired down by 2 sets of repeaters, mate. R-E-K-T, wrecked. Hashtag wrecked, mate. 10 out of 10 IG. How are you here still? Sorry, man. I'm just gonna put a sunflower up and dig it. I almost produced sun. But I think it just glows. Yeah, it glows whenever you put your mouse over it. No, like when you put your shovel over it, it's not actually making sun. Takes a bit longer to do that, you know. And yeah, these chompers are just gonna swallow and eat. That's all they're here for. I wish I could like set up cherry bombs, but too bad, man. Yeah, later on there's this plant which can help you with that. I'm not gonna spoil that either. So everyone knows everything to do with this game already, you know? Just whatever, I don't give a shit. Huh. You can plant like a 3rd lane of stuff, but it's almost the end of this anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna collect some sun here. And the next level's gonna be really fun. You'll see in a second why that is. And okay, R-E-K-T, wrecked, mate. I want to target one of the lanes that are hard to take down. I guess this one's kind of obnoxious. Yeah, there we go, get wrecked. And I'm just gonna, you know, put up some shit here, go anti-OCD mode. There we go. GG! And ooh, a note. We don't get a plant, we get a note. What's the note gonna do? Hello. We want to attack your house and do a all-out attack. Sincerely, the zombies. To translate that to English. Next round. That's what that thing was. And wait, we don't get to pick our plants? What's going on? This is one of the conveyor belt levels. I really like these. It basically gives you a bunch of plants you can use. So cherry bombs, you want hold on to those. You can use those later. So you're just gonna build up a defense, basically. And you're gonna try your best to defend with that defense that you build. We're not gonna be able to take that out. Walnut. There you go, repeater. Let's see, another cherry bomb. Okay, so see that walnut's gonna take care of that. Snow pea is just gonna damage it. And we have nothing on the bottom lane, so we probably should build something there. And we can just stack up the lanes like this. After this thing goes, there's gonna be no more defense. And we can build up a ton of cherry bombs, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, really. Since this row has, you don't want to pair 2 pea shooters together. It's just not a good idea. It's kind of like taking up way too much space. So potato mine, we can place out our weakest lane, which is still that one. And we can place a walnut out here. No, you don't want to place a walnut in front of a potato mine. That's just dumb. Yep, okay. So since we have a walnut on every other lane, ooh, a bucket head, okay. So what you want to do is just place that down. Actually, we have enough cherry bombs. We have more than enough. Boom. Again, you don't want to place this. I guess you'll place that there. Make the lanes kind of fair on defense. Ooh. So we can put chompers behind walnuts, I guess. There's nothing wrong with that. I want these things to actually get activated. I guess they're not going to, but whatever. That should be nice. I'm pretty sure 5 peas per round should be enough. I just want that potato mine to get activated, you know? I don't want it to just sit there forever. Please, Conan, just walk over it. Let's do it. There's no more snow pea. Snow pea has really helped the rest of your defense. There we go. Put a walnut down. I guess I'll put my snow pea on my wheat. There you go, so we have triple on every lane. This lane needs the most help so far. And there we go, walnut, walnut, walnut. Just place down tons and tons of walnut. That chomper's never gonna get to move. And we'll put the pea shooter on our strongest lane, which I believe to be this one. And Snow Pea. And I'll put a repeater on this lane, since that doesn't have any ice support. Yeah, this is just a lot of peas, you know, just doing tons of damage. This round is incredibly easy. I'll blow all that up, save some time. I know I should be slowing down a bit, like actually getting some things done, but it's just not the most fun, like this. It's not the most fun to sit through any of it, so I'd rather just, you know, make some stuff happen. Plant down a ton of shit, and potato mine, we'll put that back there for insurance. I don't think anyone can jump that far yet, but whatever. And look at the parade of peas just coming out, right? Put down another potato mine and another one of those. Well, I need another walnut. There we go. And that's a really set defense. That's kind of just, I can probably put a potato mine here and no one would eat it. That's how insanely overpowered this defense is. Bucket heads can go to hell. I would put plants out here, I guess. I almost filled up the entire map. See what happens if you fill up the map. No, they're just gonna start eating it. I guess you can put walnuts out here and see what happens. Yeah, they're just gonna get eaten like really fast, but I can try my best to fill this up. Let's explode real quick and place those down and place down this. You can jump over potato mine. What the fuck? Why would you jump over a mine? It doesn't make any sense to me. People are actually eating through. There's just that many zombies that they're able to eat through this defense. That's surprising. But you know what? We can just set up tons and tons of stuff. You'll never be able to move zombies. Sorry. Sorry. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let me fill up this map. Am I just not gonna get plants? I'm still gonna get plants, I just can't use them. I guess we'll dig up this pea shooter without a Snow Pea. I don't have the upgrade yet. There's an upgrade that lets you repair walnuts later on. So yeah, I have a full map, and let's just sit back and relax and see who gets eaten first. So there's a whole wall of javelins, but they just get taken out immediately by all our plants. And here you go, Chomper gonna take a bite. Chomper gonna take a quick bite. Repeater gonna go down. And oh yeah, cherry bomb and walnut. And a walnut. There we go, full map. And I don't want to spoil it. You guys have to wait for next time, cause that's gonna be all for today. Take care, y'all. Goodbye.